There, I'm Christopher Dunnigan. This is HandmadeInVermont.com. Today we're talking about the Hubbardton Forge Lyric 5 Light Round Pendant. This is the 131161, part of a family of Lyric fixtures. It's also a beautiful linear version of this. It's also a beautiful wall sconce. You should check it out, and a single pendant that can come down and go over your kitchen island. Check them all out if you can. Let's get into the size of the fixture body itself. 43.4 inches tall. The diameter is coming in at 30.5. Now the overall height on this is going to start off at 50 inches, and there's a standard and there's a long version of this. So we'll start off with the 50 to 150, that's the standard, and then you're going to notice there's a long version of this. That's going to be 50 to 200 inches from the ceiling to the bottom of the fixture. That's pretty long, but if you need yours to be longer than that, drop us a quick email. Say you're looking at the 131161 and tell us the overall height you're trying to achieve. And those are very long. Remember, this is going to be a very long fixture just to begin with. So if you're going to be using this over a kitchen island or some other place, dining room table, I want you to contact me. You can even send pictures, images of that area. Want to know your ceiling height to make sure this is going to work in your space. It's very good for stairways, I think, because you can come down from a very tall and kind of space these out as you come down the stairs, these little Lyric pieces. Let's get into some of the other information about this. 39.9 pounds all in. Canopy up on the ceiling, that is coming in at 20.5. It's going to go over your standard 4-inch junction box, so it's something you should know. Let's talk about finishes really quick on this. You're going to notice there's a pull-down menu that says choose your finish. So that's going to be for all the Lyric pieces, all those hand-forged rings. It's going to be for the top of the kind of conical top that goes over the glass. And when you go up to the canopy up in the ceiling, it's going to be for the bottom plate, the face plate that's facing down. That's going to be in that same choose your finish finish. The ring, the can ring really, that goes around and touches the ceiling, that's always going to be in black. And then those cables coming down are going to be kind of a steely gray. So those are all kinds of things that you guys want to know. Slope ceiling adaptable to 45 degrees, so you're good there, but I still want to see what you're doing, so send images so we can kind of double check that with you. Glass on this is 4.8 inches in diameter, and it is 8.7 inches tall. Hand-blown glass, very beautiful, totally clear. Sometimes I see little air bubbles in this, which is a good telltale sign for me that a craftsman has actually made this by hand. I like to see those sometimes. Let's get into a couple other quick things. Let's talk about what you can get out of this as far as lamping go, and what you're going to be using for bulbs on this. This is going to be an LED only fixture, no halogens on this. You're going to be using 5G4 bulbs. And those are going to be 4-watt bulbs. Let's see about, depending on the manufacturer, the equivalent of a 40 to a 50-watt halogen. Remember, you've got 5 of these, so it's going to really add up quite a bit. You can put it on a dimmer without any problem at all. Where we get our bulbs, we pick them up on Amazon, but you can get them in other places too. If you're in a quandary about this, you can always go back to Hubbardton Forge's website, and you go to this fixture itself, click on the lamping tab, and then look way down. It's going to show you a bulb right style number for the bulbs that they like to use, and that may be one that you can get. But you don't have to use that one specifically. You can go on any of the light bulb websites and kind of pick up a G4 dimmable G4 4-watt bulb. So that bulb's going to be available in different ways when you're out looking in the world. It's going to be available in 2700 Kelvin. That's a super yellow light, like a setting sun. It's also going to be available in something called daylight. So be careful about that one. That is a bluish white light, like a overcast day or a convenience store. What we like to use in our showroom is warm white, soft white. That's the light coming down on this table. Looks really good to me. Very crisp and clear. It's also very warm, but it's not overly warm and it's not overly cold, if you want to call it that. It's kind of like the bulb light I would get from an incandescent bulb, a 60-watt incandescent when I was a kid. So that's kind of where that is there. If you guys want to see what this is going to look like in your room, in your project, send us, like I said before, send us images of that. Tell us what you're trying to achieve. We can use our very powerful AI tools, and we can take this fixture, put it into your image, send it back to you as a full color rendering. It does not cost you anything, and it's a great opportunity for you to see this in your space. This is also a non-returnable fixture. It's very specific about that. So I want to see lots of information about what you're doing, what your needs are for lighting in general, and then where you're going to be putting this so we get it, make sure it's right for you. Let's get into metal finishes now. If you are on the HandmadeInVermont.com website, look over in the red tabs with the pictures in them over there. You're going to see a Finishes Help Guide tab. Open that up for me. It's going to be a video there of me talking to you guys about the differences in Hubbardton Forge finishes, how they can look on different types of forging. I'm going to be referencing a chart just down below. So scroll down a little bit. You're going to see a chart. You can click on that chart. So you can click on dark smoke. You can click on soft gold. Doesn't matter. Big page will pop up showing you lots of different things in that finish. You can go back to the chart and you'll notice there's letters A's on them, letter B's on some of those things, and that's going to be showing you this range of variants that you can expect to see on different translucent finishes, but I'll talk about all of that in the video, okay? Okay, showroom. Our showroom in Vermont has over 400 Hubbardton Forge fixtures. This is the biggest showroom in the world of Hubbardton Forge. No other showroom is like this. Hubbardton Forge doesn't even have their own showroom. They use this one. What's on display? We have a great tab on that. In those same red tabs, you're going to see a What's on Display page. So open that up. It's going to show you everything we have on display, and including which finish, which shade, all of those things, and what kind of glass it's on there. We're open every day except Sunday, 11 to 6. I'm here every day except Sunday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. We also have an amazing clearance center. Clearance center stuff is 75% off MSRP. It's returns, discontinued stuff, showroom samples. You have to come here to use it. Can't call us or email us about it, but it's definitely worth coming in to look at if you're in Vermont. Plus you want to use the showroom anyway because there's just so much great stuff here to see. Our number in Vermont, 802-446-2400. You can email us 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. Love to answer emails, and it's sales@HandmadeInVermont.com. So when you order from HandmadeInVermont.com, shipping is going to be free to every state except Alaska and Hawaii. No tax if we ship out of the state of Vermont. And we're the only dealer with 90-day returns, no restocking fee. Nobody else does that. Some larger items are going to be non-returnable. It's going to be really important that you are looking at the fixture on that page and kind of scroll down under the description. It'll tell you if that is the case. And that's usually for really big, giant, huge fixtures, mostly that go out on pallets. Okay, that's it. Rush program. Let's talk about that. So rush program, Hubbardton Forge generally takes about 3 to 4 weeks to go out the door. That's production time before your transit time. You always have to add that on too. We offer a rush program that takes you from that 3 to 4 weeks down to a little under 2 weeks. It's a very small addition per line item. So if you have like 1, 2, 3 items, like let's say 3 or 4 outdoor sconces, and they're all the same size and they're all the same finish, that's one line item. So it's very inexpensive to rush those kind of things. Don't be afraid to email us and ask about that. Okay, so that's really it. If you guys have any other questions, let us know. We would love to see you in our showroom sometime. And thanks for stopping in.